Hello, Minute Friends. This is Karin Head with your Real Estate Minute. We may have a few more minutes than 1 minute. But today we're going to talk about a topic that is near and dear to me, my ADD. And one thing I learned early in my business career is that when you're really good at sales and connecting with people and you love to have the fear of missing out, so you've got to be involved with everybody, you sometimes can drop balls. You get really busy with your business and your life and your social life and chatting and building and growing, but you don't put the systems and the organization in place. So today we're just going to kind of talk about dropping balls, forgetting, being late, missing deadlines. And we're going to get real busy as busy salespeople with our systems and organizations. So a system is your prescribing of how to do things, meaning you are going to set up your organizational product with systems inside those. So your organizational product for a buyer will look like this. It will have a checklist of things you have to accomplish. You have to standardize things like a buyer presentation or a buyer package, and you need to have things inside that buyer presentation, things you need, questions to ask. So, for example, our buyer package is very standardized. Agents can pick up a buyer package. It has our buyer presentation with some information in it, and then we customize it for them. So that's the buyer presentation, but that is a piece of our organizational system. So it simplifies things, especially for busy agents who are out running around trying to sell things here and there. They don't have to think about it. So the things you don't need to think about are having all the paperwork together, or a template if you like to do everything online. It should be very standardized so that you're ready to go at a moment's notice, that you can do your lead gen from 8 to 10 or 8 to 12. You can follow up with people from noon to 2. You could go out on sales calls from 2 to 6. So you have everything standardized in your day. And a lot of the huge teams will have Calendly and some other um, calendar programs to really hyper keep those organized. It overwhelms me to see a ton of things on my calendar. So I just schedule meetings on my calendar. But everything else has to be worked in, so you have to be thinking about that. One of the things for listing agreements, we have everything standardized, meaning that I've spent time and money paying people to put these products together for me because my ADD is just all over the place. So what I do is, with the listing agreement, I have the presentation, and inside it are all the documents. Because if my client wants to sign paperwork, I'm ready to go. I don't waste any time. I can be in and out of a listing appointment with paperwork done in 45 minutes, and that's true. A lot of you won't believe that, but I'm very conscious that my time is worth money, and I don't waste it. If I waste it, it's going to be doing something fun or cutting up or hanging out with people I like. But I'm not going to waste my business time messing around doing the same thing that should already be standardized in a stack of multiples so that it's easy to hit the road and go. The other thing we do that we customize for our listing is we have standard documents that go in every single one. So if I get a listing appointment 2 hours from now, and especially if it's competitive, I'm out the door. I'm going to be there first. I'm going to be out there first. I'm going to get them to sign. I'm not going to mess with their time. I'm not going to willy nilly around. I'm going to meet who they are. So if it's a driver, I'm going to be in and out. I'm going to give them the facts. I'm going to give them the facts fast. If it's some love bug who likes to chit chat like me, and I might spend a little more time. And if it's some high detail person, I want to know every single thing, which, kind of drives me crazy. But I'm going to be there and go through every single piece. And I need to plan that based on the call that I had with these clients, just briefly getting to know them over the phone before I go head out. Um, Getting your systems and organization together allows you to grow. A lot of times agents are like, I have so much business, I have so much business. No, you have an organizational problem. You have a time issue. You haven't developed packets of things or standard documents that you're going to have as a listing agreement or a buyer packet. So you need to get everything done, ready to walk out the door at a moment's notice. So that you can take care of that anytime, anywhere, and that keeps your business growing and moving in the right direction. It allows you to have a life, it allows you to get things done. The other thing you need to do is if you have somebody in your up team that has a lot of these things, you go ahead and ask them for some things. They don't want to give you everything necessarily, especially if you're in their market, but you can go to somebody outside your market that's in your up team. Um, I don't mind sharing a lot of stuff with my group, my organization, because I know the more they make, the more I make. So the bigger they grow, the more they win. Plus, it helps our stock. So don't forget to help other EXP agents as well. Um, when you are ADD, you are a great salesperson. Don't forget that. But sometimes you may suffer, like I do, from organizational systems. So let's get real organized with our time, our systems, and that really turns us into the pros and the professionals that we need to be when we're out meeting clients. So go and win it, get organized, get your documents in order, get your marketing standardized. All of it gets standardized so that if it's a $2 million house, your marketing is pretty standard. You may add a few things for the higher end homes, but your first time home buyers, man, you should be able to turn and burn them all day long. Keep that in mind. Have a great day. This is Karin Head with your Real Estate Minute. Ciao.